All right, Pro Dumpster Diver back at it again. What are we looking at today? So I just got a beautiful package in today right now, and I am absolutely excited about it. But I want to go over everything in total so you guys can actually know what's going on. So what you have in front of you is circuit breaker silver scrap contacts. Okay, so inside of circuit breakers, and for many of those who actually know, you have contacts that are part of them, and they're scrap. Okay, there's large parts of it and there's small parts. These that you actually see right here are the small pieces of them. Now, what I'm going to do is I have a bowl here, and I'm going to open. Well, I've done videos about it, but for those of you who are brand new coming in right now for the channel and you haven't been here before, I'm going to open up a pack of circuit breaker silver scrap, and I'm going to go into it and how it actually looks. Okay, so here is a bowl, and here is circuit breaker silver scrap. Ooh, I got to be careful. I don't want to put everything out because I had to put it back in. All right, so what you're looking at right now is contacts. So inside of circuit breakers, which are the special metal objects that go for your house, they allow us to turn the electric off, on in certain parts, even off completely, especially when you have a flood. Inside of the circuit breaker, you have two pieces of silver that actually connect in order to connect that circuit. Okay. This basically is one of them. Inside of circuit breakers, you're going to have two pieces. Now, they can vary in range from sizes, even pieces like this, which are actually square right now. And what they do is they actually connect. So right there is what you actually have. You have a bowl of circuit breakers heavy, a bowl of circuit breaker silver scrap. Now, people who are smart who actually know this, we can take the silver out of this, put it in acid, strain it out, melt it out, get the other metals out, purify it, melt it, hit it with borax, and then get our silver scrap out of it, which is very, very good. Now, again, it is going to take some time to actually do that. Here I'm going to have about a couple ounces in this bowl itself. This bowl is very heavy, and I don't want it to break because I do want to be careful with it right now. But I've been collecting this stuff for probably about 2 years, and it is very good. I find it free all the time. I know electrical companies throw this stuff up in the dumpster. I say, hey, listen, I'll come to you guys and work with you on a Saturday if I can get like the relay box or something like that. And they say, yeah, go ahead, do it. So that's what I do. And I have a large amount of it here. So we're going to go over the scrap and then the contacts. The scrap here is where the contacts are attached to the metal. You have to put it in acid in order to get the metal off of it so you can actually get your regular contacts, which are just like this. Now, I try to keep everything in 445 gram pieces, which are definitely good because you want to have 1 pound in each bag, but then a little bit more because you got to be able to get rid of everything else there. So here you have pure contacts, okay? And then here you have scrap. Scrap is basically just more metal with this right now. Now here you actually have a scrap brick. A scrap brick would basically be something that is like this. It's very, very heavy, okay? And this contains a massive amount of silver, but as you can see in it, a lot of copper. There's a lot of brown copper in here that has to come out and definitely oxidize there, which is very good. So there's a lot of this here. Now here we actually have a couple 100 grams of silver contacts, which are very good. I will melt these out and put them in. Someone did a video of them just straightway melting the contacts, and they said that there sometimes is solder inside of it. So you have to get rid of that, okay? Very simple. So I'm doing this video because I was online yesterday, and actually, no, not yesterday, a while ago, and someone actually had some contacts online, and I said, hey, I'll go ahead and buy it. So 2 of them came in the mail today, right? And one of them was this. Now, most of you guys are like, the hell is that? Well, I'm going to break it down to you. So in order to go over this here, we're going to pop it open. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use filter paper so you can clearly actually see what's in this. Okay, because I have never gotten this much amount of it. Okay, now inside of this is what you actually see. This would actually be contact scrap. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm going to call this contact scrap and not contacts is because if you can look at it and a smart person looks at it, you're going to be like, hey, dude, there's a lot of solder on that. And you know what? You're right. There is. If I look at a piece like this, okay, I'm going to say, yeah, I've got silver, but I got a lot of solder on that, right? Which is that gripped up edge right there that they tried to burn off on it right now. So all of this definitely has to go in acid right now. Could I consider this contacts? Sure. You know, like you can clearly look. You see there. Now I'm going to show you a beautiful color change. You can see silver like structures on the end of it. The center part is the silver, but the outside part is that scrap. Oh, sorry, is that solder right there. That solder is very thick, very heavy. Whenever you guys do touch this stuff, be careful with the contents on it right now. Okay, so we got very good amount right here. This is very nice. Yeah, you see how perfect. You see how this is attached just like that? Yeah. So all of this is just contact scrap, and there's a lot of solder in here right now that has to get melted out. So again, that's just an example of that. Now, I am going to go into another thing he ended up actually sending me. Let's put this inside of a bag right now. I am going to also go over this jar right here that I just got in. So let me move this over on its filter. I actually got these filters from some girl that left it in Panera Bread, which is weird. So what we actually have here is this jar that he gave me. And I was like, oh, what the hell is in it, right? It looks like this big, weird piece thing here. And then all of this. Now, as you can clearly see, it's a nice little clear jar. I guess he was trying to melt this, but he didn't get through to it the best way he can. We're going to move it around and see what we have. So what we're looking at is we have a lot of solder in this right now, and then you have some silver. So you got some silver pieces, which are good, some silver scrap in here, and then you really have, oof, yeah, this is sharp. You got some solder on that, which definitely has to go melted out there. And I was looking, I was like, this is pretty good. I am going to have to put this in acid though to clean it up a bit. He said it's probably about 3 pounds, but I don't know. Now this big piece here is nice. I don't know what happened to it. I guess he tried to melt it all the way through. Now, as I looked at this and I turned around, I was like, wait a minute, is that a gold tip? Yeah. If you can look and see on the top of this there's some gold on this. So he's actually got gold on this piece there, but it's a good amount because it may have settled to the bottle of some type of container, and he's got some gold on the back side of it right there, which is very interesting. I do like to see how much gold this has in it. You never know. But this is nice. This is nice. All right. So I haven't weighed this, but I have to be careful because when I put it in a Ziploc bag, these sharp edges will begin to tend to poke out. Okay. So what we are going to do is we are going to weigh this. Now, how we're going to weigh this is we're going to put all of it in a jar. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the jar out. Okay. We're going to zero that bad boy in. There we go. All right. And we're going to put these pieces in. And we're going to put that last because that's definitely a bit of a hitter right now. Okay. So we are going to be very careful. Oh my goodness. All right. And I don't want to lose any contacts out of this right now because, again, remember, guys, 1 gram of silver is worth 70 cents. Okay. All right. So the good part is we have this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put this piece in here as well. Okay. I guess it doesn't fit. It is a big chunky boy. Alright, so this piece may not fit. Yeah, I'm not going to shove it in there and then it goes off. Okay, so it's 210 grams right now of circuit breaker silver scrap, which is good. Okay, am I excited about that? Absolutely. 210 grams is very, very nice. Okay, so, oh boy, yeah, I gotta clean that up right now. So, again, as I basically said, it's always good to have that silver scrap because you definitely want to make sure that you put everything in the correct way. Okay, so I wanted to share that because I just got that online, and it is absolutely amazing to know that you can basically just find silver like this just lying all over the place right now. And for those of you basically saying, hey, it's tough, it's not tough at all. You guys can go ahead and definitely do this yourself right now. There's nothing wrong with having circuit breaker silver scrap. Oh boy, it's definitely very good, man. Okay, I gotta be careful with this, and I'm doing this with you guys right now so you actually see how stuff like this is actually set up, how this goes, and how this works. Alright guys, let me get everything together here right now, but I want you guys to like the video, comment, and post. I'm trying to get 150,000 views right now by the end of this month, and if that can definitely work out, I'd be greatly appreciated. So what do we have here for our circuit breaker silver scrap? We have our little silver scrap brick over here, which is very nice, very thick right now. Do love that. We've got contacts of 474 grams, 520 grams, 362 grams. We have some more scrap right here. We have some more silver there. We've got some silver Chinese coins. The Chinese coins might be worth a lot of money. We got some silver scrap here, and then this. And then we even have the contacts I was actually showing you guys before. I'm going to put that in the bin. Oh boy, man. I'm loving this. I'm absolutely loving this. I hope you guys, there's another channel that I like. His name is Canadian Prepper. I want you guys to go ahead and actually view that guy right now and what he's doing with his channel. I watch him every single day. This guy is the truth. He's the only person you need to listen to right now. But yeah, you definitely got to. Hold on. Let me get with you guys right now. Let's put all of these contacts in this. Whew. All right. Man, that's a heavy one right there. Oof. All right. All right, guys. Circuit breaker silver contacts scrap. Put to dive out.